Peace and blessings. Normally, I talk about my Aborigine, but today I am very concerned in our conscious community. Today, I don't normally speak on another man. I used to speak on the Nature Boy saga months ago. I used to talk about the Nature Boy saga months ago. And I had to decide to move away from that kind of content. But I can't turn my head no more. I cannot turn my head no fucking more. I want you guys to understand that to be a chief is not to be quiet, not to stand by while others who call themselves a chief destroy the melanated community. You cannot stand by being quiet. You cannot stand by being quiet. And I am very disturbed, very fucking disturbed on what I have seen. I thought Nature Boy was a joke, but I mean, goddamn, this is the worst of the worst. This is the worst of the worst. You got Nana and Malia fighting like pit bulls. You got them fighting, embarrassing the community like pit fucking bulls. Like pit bulls. How could a man lead in a way that he leads? How could we as melanated people watch a man destroy melanated women? How could we stand by as melanated people and watch us destroy one another? And you can see that Nana Velvet is very scared of Eliseo fucking Bishop. He literally shook her to where she was terrified, where she was forced to fight another lady. This was barbaric. This was horrible to watch on social media. We have to band together to get this man off of social media, because I'm telling you, if it ain't going to be, it will be our kids next. It will be our kids next. This is beyond fucking stupid. This is beyond fucking stupid. Jones Financial in the house. Sister Jones in the house. We got Sister Gandhi in the house. The Drizzle Game in the house. Osama U in the house. Grandmama in the house. And I want you to tell you guys, I don't speak on Nature Boy. There's a lot of times I try to, because I'm not a clout chaser. I don't like to speak upon this man. But this is the one time, and the one time that I'm going to speak. And it's ridiculous. It's ridiculous that a man will sit there and watch two melanated queens fight like dogs on social media. Provoke them. Provoke the other women. And it's crazy. It's crazy. It's crazy. And if you don't look at this man even lower than you have been looking, you are the problem. This is more than just fucking entertainment. This is more than just us watching this man act a ass. This man is a terrorist in our community. He's terrorizing our community. And he called himself a chief. He has audacity to call himself a leader, a chief. But I call him a bitch. It's ridiculous. It's getting worse. And I'm ashamed to know that he's a melanated brother. Watching these women on the ground, on a beach. Come on in, brother, brother 504. Come on in, brother.
Peace and blessings to the chat. Peace and blessings. But yeah, though, I'm just calming myself down from what I witnessed the video, brother. And first of all, as a father of two melanated girls, man, you know, that shit ran me hot, bro. Because not only the fact that he had those girls out there fighting the way he had them, he was cheering them on as like he was a goddamn cheerleader. Then he gonna tell the other girls if they don't break, stomp them in their face and break their face. Wait a minute. Man, I want to put hands on him. Because he's a pussified ass boy. Where I come from, man, you don't do nothing like that, man. You don't do no shit like that to no females, man. You encourage them. You don't do that. You teaching. What is you teaching? You ain't teaching them but hate, man. That's hate for one another. You are part of the problem. You are part of the problem. I thought we were supposed to be resolving this, come together, uplift the queen. You over there. I thought I was watching goddamn UFC. And one of the girls had a nut on the head, and the other girl titty all messed up. Man, come on, man. But you gonna go lay down with them later. It's all right, baby. It's all right. You got that. Nah, man. This shit ain't cool at all, bro. And I don't even gonna speak on that because I don't even care about what he got going. But this right here, this draws the line, man. And I'm not speaking as an indigenous, bro. I'm speaking from a father point of view. I wish someone would put their hands on my child like that, man. You did. I wish anyone would put their hands on my child. And then they gonna stand up and he's standing at the top of the statue, looking down on them like they some like they peasants or something, and making them out there fight. Talking about this how it used to be. I understand how it used to be back in the days, but everything ain't for social media. If you got a problem in your camp, you address it in your camp without being on social media. You see what I'm saying? But at the end of the day,
about the views.
Cool.
It's about the fucking views. It's about the views. It's about see. He has fallen in his lower state. He is not getting the money that he used to get. I'm telling you what the fuck it is. He's not getting the attention he used to get. So he's going even lower than lower. I wouldn't be surprised that he'll have these gay ass men that follow him be fighting next.
Dude,
I would not be surprised that he will be moving to that sector and it wouldn't surprise me. Because he is lacking attention. He's looking for fucking attention. Go ahead, brother.
Well, like I say, I just saw a video where the other guy, I believe, I can't think of his name. I don't know their name. I just know when I see him. But it's a guy in his camp. He was complaining about being bashed in the laundry room or something. You see what I'm saying? The coincidence you mentioned that because I did some videos where I'm talking about he was fighting the dudes and stuff. But like I say, I don't know who is these the dudes he got in this camp, but all of them pussy. All the niggas in this camp is pussy because ain't nowhere in the world you gonna stand by and let him do that to your sisters, your queens, and these supposed to be your ex-girlfriend or y'all women, and y'all gonna stand by that. I don't give a fuck if he a chief, he a head honcho, everybody get checked. I don't give a fuck who it is, everybody get checked at the head of the table. Because at the end of the day, none of this is cool.
But they women too. Cool. They're women too, bro. You gotta understand that he has womanized, he has broke these men. These men are afraid of Nature Boy because Nature Boy broke them. He done what the white man has done, the melanated man. He raped his own people. And you got to understand that when you When you break a man, he broke these men. These fucking men are broken. So they are just as feminine as the women are. They are just as
Yeah, he
feminine,
pulled that buck
feminine as
breaking.
the women.
He pulled that buck
And
breaking shit just like the white man.
he don't just buck break the men. He buck break the women too. He tells the women that he want that asshole too. That's how this is his way of breaking these people. He has been fucked by a man. He let a man stick a finger up his fucking ass. This is the same nature boy. These women keep going down there to carbonation for what? What are you getting from nature boy? What the fuck are you getting from him? You're getting misery. You're talking about Babylon, but he's
And you're
taking
getting
Babylon with you. He's taking Babylon all right there with you. It don't
exactly.
matter what country you go to. He's still taking Babylon ways with him. It's crazy. You can keep
Exactly,
moving
bro.
to country. When you are
Exactly.
sick, you're going to still bring your sickness with you. A sick man is going to always be a sick man. You notice this man is never alone. This man needs people. He needs people because he has been broken. He's been a broken man who needs people around him.
He's a
The man
narcissistic.
has been broken.
Yeah. He only doing the shit that he's seen other people do. You see what I'm saying? He replaying his fantasy. Like I never watched Black Planet. I never watched Wakanda. None of that before. But I was reading a comment where people were saying that
Aquarius
fight
baby in the
happened.
house.
That
Go ahead.
fact that like, I never watched that movie. Wakanda. So they were saying in the comments that he was living out his fantasy where he got the two women fighting by the water and stuff like that. Let me tell you something, man. Like I said earlier, I want to put hands on him, bro. Because at the end of the day, it's not for combination. It's for the way you treating our sister. You see what I'm saying? And somebody need to put hands and check him and put him in, because he's never let nobody put their hands and see what it is. When he go live and the real men check him, he hang up on them and on the lives. But let me tell you something. But the only people he don't play with is you and World News. He don't play with y'all, but everybody else he hang up on them. You see what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, bro, I want to put hands on because ain't no man supposed to stand by. I don't give a damn who he is and
He
watch a
can't
man
take
let
world
these
news. He
children
can't
fight the
take
way they
world
fight.
news.
Man,
He's afraid of world news because world news is an alpha. He's afraid of men that are alphas. Any man that stands up to him, he's afraid of them.
exactly.
He'll bow down to an alpha. The man is
Yeah.
fucked up. He'll block you in 2
And you can
seconds
tell he's
when
a
he
bitch
know
because,
that you got a strong voice
yup,
and you strong with yourself. He can't control a man like me or you or World News or anybody else out there. He just cannot control us. And that's the problem. You can't control a man that already has love for himself. These people don't have love for themselves. They have self-hatred for themselves. They left a bad situation to come to a worse situation. They've been living, you know, he goes to get dysfunctional people. These dysfunctional people who have been mentally and physically abused before they even come to carbonation. And that's what people don't understand. That these people are mentally and physically abused before they even come to carbonation, and they already sick. They're already sick.
yeah. He reminds me of a pimp. You see what I'm saying? That's what pimps do. How they pick their girls out. They go get the ones who don't have a daddy, who lost, who not 100% sure about themselves and stuff like that. And that's what pimps do. They break them down, take them. Oh, I'm gonna give you this and treat you like that, and they think, oh, they got something now. That's what pimps do. I've seen it in action before. How pimps roll, and that's exactly the same MO that he's operating. It's just that he trying to use this so-called nature stuff to move his agenda and bring people along. But let me tell you something. Them people that he's got, he's the mind trick them and stuff like that. But let me tell you something. A real person, a real sister, and a real brother will get on his hands, man, and chastise him and make him, because you can tell if a real man, he gonna bow down, he gonna step back and realize, oh God, I stepped in the wrong shit today. Yeah, because at the end of the day, he only wants the weak mind, and he gonna prey on whatever it is that breaks you down, that make you weak. That's what he prey on. Or he gonna go and get the other girls to find out what's your weaknesses, and they're gonna report back to you. You see, and report back to him and tell him, oh, this their weakness, this, and they're gonna go and use it against you. He trying to mind fuck them. You see what I'm saying? And that's the whole thing. And when you get past that, that's why I say the other girl who finally who left that cult, that's a good thing. You see what I'm saying? Because everybody wakes up down the line, and everybody gonna wake up right then and there.
But
You
what I
see what
want to
I'm saying?
ask you, I want to ask you, but Donald, what I want to ask you, and I got to ask you this. I'm sorry for calling you, but what I want to ask you, Mister 504 brother, I got to ask you this. When you got females who watch from a distance, and these females hear that he got these women, vagina stinking, dripping, leaking with oozes of pollution coming out of their vaginas. Why would you want to go to carbonation?
But that's nasty.
Why would any person with sanity want to go to carbonation? That's why I didn't understand the lady who wrote the book. What is wrong? See, a lot of these people don't tell you their stories. Some of these people go to carbonation with major diseases, with HIV. They already got HIV. They already got syphilis. They already got shit. They already polluted. So they're not ashamed. They're not ashamed. So why would a woman,
All
a
right.
decent woman, want to go to carbonation? Why would a woman want to do? Why would a classy indigenous woman want to go to carbonation? What makes you want to go there? When you know that you're
Because
going to be passed around, when you know that somebody's going to that you're not going to be with the person that you asked to go there. What makes people
because they've
want to
been
go to such a polluted situation?
some of them are naive, and some of them are never have lived in a bubble, don't know what that is, and want to go see for themselves. You see what I'm saying? They don't want to do the research what they want. And he also says a pipe dream. See what I'm saying? That's the girls who never had nothing and looking for love and stuff like that there. So when you looking for love, you fuck around and you gonna keep looking for love, you gonna fool around and find out you done married Michael Myers and Jason and Freddy Krueger. You see what I'm saying? And it'd be too late. You got too far in the
But the
game with
young
it.
lady
You see what
said
I'm
in the
saying? And
chat,
like I
the young
say,
lady said in the chat, my brother, she said a businesswoman and a singer. Now, these are productive young ladies who had a future in their life. And I just don't understand. Make me understand, why would you want to go to carbonation? Why would any woman, if you can, my brother, when we get a chance, we're gonna open up the panel, even though we got the phone situation. We want to ask these decent women, why would anybody want to go to carbonation? And when we got a lot of women out here that have very low self-esteem, low self-esteem, to the point where they're just giving up their body like this. They don't love themselves. They're being ridiculed. The man is sitting up there, have your ass half naked on social media, fighting like dogs. Fighting
but at the
like
same,
dogs.
when I found out, let me tell you something. When I stopped, when I found out this right here, bro, my stomach turned upside down when I found out this about him, and he admitted to this. So this ain't no he said, she said, allegedly. No, the question was asked. You knew so and so had HIV when they came there, and he said, yeah. And he proceeded to have sex with that woman who had HIV, and he knew she had HIV. He had sex with her and turned around and had sex with her and potentially had sex with all the girls you see with now. So that not only did they been to the hospital to have a checkup to see if they had it, you see what I'm saying? He is potentially spreading that same virus to everyone in that camp, whether it's male or female, because he admitted to having sex and having a baby with a woman who had HIV. So
That's why I
that
don't
right
get
there
it,
lets
because
me first.
that 504. That's what I don't understand, brother. I don't understand that. You know that this man has multiple diseases. You know that this man let a white man screw him, put his finger in his behind. You know this about this man, and you chose to steal that. That is masculine to you. That's what you want in a man. That's what
Hell
you think a
no.
man is. I don't understand this.
Hell no, I don't give a fuck.
You know, I don't get this. And you know what else is they doing? Is he drinking blood? Is they drinking his blood? What else they doing? You know what I'm saying? You have to, in order to be in carbonation, you have to allow this man to screw you in your rectum, in your
And
asshole,
not
where
only
shit
just
come
that,
out. Think about these
and
things,
not
folks. He has to rape you in your ass to be in carbonation.
exactly. And not only just that, not only just the fact that he having kids, the fact that he has no respect for. Let me tell you something, bro. No way in the world you should have. Like I said, I got daughters. Okay, I seen one little baby on there. I don't know her name, but anyway, ain't nowhere in the world you should have a little toddler baby on the internet with no shirt on, knowing we live in a world with perverts. You see what I'm saying? Knowing we live in a world with these type of people, you got your baby, no flesh of blood in your arms to my head, say hello to the world, and the baby ain't got no top, no shirt on, no
Brown eyes
t-shirt, no
nurse in
nothing.
the
But you
house.
exposing your child. You see what I'm saying? You exposing your child to this kind of stuff. So that let me overstand the fact that let me understand the fact that this guy has no respect for a female. But this is what, not only that fact that y'all all laying in the same bed with him, sleeping with him, and you know y'all ain't got no doctors there. So whatever disease is there, it's gonna be amongst all y'all. Then y'all gonna leave the coast and come back to America when everything is all gone, and you're gonna infect those same both people that what you done brought back with. You see what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, they need to go and find a way to shut that shit down because it's not cool at all or no circumstance,
Well,
bro.
well, like
Because at
sister,
the end of the day, and then
like
it
sister
comes to,
Purple said. Go ahead, brother.
and like
I'm
I
sorry,
was
I
saying,
cut you
what
off.
I was saying was though, even the fact that no, you good. The only thing, the fact that I don't like is, and another thing is, he goes and make them people turn their cash and over to him like he's some goddamn Bank of America, Chase or Wolf Forest or something, bro. You see what I'm saying? He gonna make them people. He go in their account, take their cash out. They take they food stamps and stuff like that. He take that from them. You see what I'm saying? So not only that they benefit off, and then I heard him say, "Oh, we Airbnb." Oh, that's fine at that, but at the same time, at the expense of your coat. You're not bringing nothing to the table. You robbing everybody else that came to the coat. The girl just said in her book that there was she had a few dollars in her account. He snatched all that out of her account. Out of her account. Then when found out she had some other money hid somewhere else, and he wanted that too. Like what the hell? So y'all can eat. They talking about he eat at the table first, and he get there. Like wait, nah, bro, nah, man.
It
We was a
all
whole ass table.
started.
All
It
of us
all
ate.
started, my brother. It all started with the old man who used to babysit. Well, I don't know who he was a neighbor. He used to be his neighbor, whoever who was screwing him since he was a little boy. He's a broken man, just like Sister Purple say. Broke. That the hurt people love to hurt people. Now he's been a sick man for years. He's been a sick man for years. He's been a sick man for years. He will fuck a dog. This is a man who will fuck a dog, who will let a dog fuck him. This is the same man who said that he let a dog lick his shit. This is the same man who said that he will let a dog lick his shit. We all focus on him letting his child touch on his shit, but he also let an animal. See, we didn't talk about the animal that he was fucking, that he been messing around with animals. They tell you Jeffrey Dahmer, who was eating children, the first thing that he was doing was he was screwing he was screwing them homosexual men, but he also was also messing with animals. He also was messing with animals. This is a dangerous person. This is a mentally ill, challenged person who are getting mental challenged people to come there. Only the weakest of the weak will go there. Tron set his big ass in a closet for 2 weeks. He was in the closet for 2 weeks. If I'm correct, 2 days, two
Ain't
weeks,
no way.
his big ass was in a closet. Only a mentally
Ain't no way.
challenged person will allow another man to do that to them. Only a mentally challenged person would allow this kind of shit. Mama D. Mama D was a woman who who didn't feel good about herself. She was a overweight lady who did not have self love for herself, and she went to Nature Boy for love. She wanted to get her groove back, and Nature Boy was in her pockets. Nature Boy didn't give a damn
Yep.
about that woman. This is the same Nature Boy who have told people don't take your medication. This is the same Nature Boy who told a woman you can't wear no glasses if you're in carbonation. But we cannot ignore this man. We have to get this man off of social media. This is what's wrong with our world today. Our kids are exposed to shit. So we didn't have TV. We didn't have social media when we were young. We wasn't exposed to all this damage. But our kids are exposed to all this damage, and this is it's terrible. It's terrible, my brother.
Exactly. And the fact that you could just go on Instagram and see this shit like it's a regular old thing. There's no parental control. There's like it's not. It should say not for kids. No, you can just go to Instagram and just see it like this is the new one's up. No, it's not. He's trying to lure more people into that because the more you notice, he's never in the United States with that. The United States not having that, and that's why I say these other countries. That's why you go to Honduras, Hawaii, and all these other other third world countries, and he get away with it for so long because nobody don't care. Nobody. And that's the problem. We have to save. This is a part of saving our children. Because if you don't save the kids, that little baby that we saw on there, she gonna be the same way. And the fact that he having babies
He's
with
already
all these
training that
different
young
women,
lady. He's already training that lady, that young girl. I mean that baby. He's already training that baby to be his wife.
yeah. You see what I'm saying? Now look, what you just said, he's already, and I heard him say the last words out of his mouth, my baby is gonna be my wife. Like, what kind of sick person is you, man? You know, what kind of person think of shit like that to say out their mouth, man? That's why I want to punch him in his mouth. Because ain't nowhere in the world you're going to sit up here and tell me your own flesh and blood, you're going to be stuffing peanuts in that baby when she get old enough. What kind of sick shit is you onto? And here, I thought the Arab motherfucker was sick. Here, I thought they was the sickest one, but these motherfuckers, he even worse. You see what I'm saying?
You never thought that a melanated man would be capable of being like this man. We normally see this from white people. We never thought a melanated brother would be erratic. I mean, this dude here is like he really needs to be locked up somewhere to where, and I'm not talking about jail. Jail is not going to help the brother. The boy needs to be in a mental institution because it's obvious. It's very obvious that this man is psychologically fucked up, and he's rubbing that shit off on others who are psychologically fucked up, and that's what it is. And
and don't get me
it's
wrong.
a shame.
And don't get me wrong. I don't never speak on no man about what they got going on because I'm always over here doing my thing on YouTube today. But this right here, this shit right here, nigga, this is where I draw the line at. This is where I draw the line at because for the simple reason, bro, I have daughters. And I'd be damned if I let a man put their hands on my child. I don't put my hands on my own wife. You heard me? So with that being said, bro, this is where I draw the line. And for me to sit back and watch a 30-minute video, bro, I actually watched it in 2 parts. I watched the first 15 minutes of it, and I took myself to process that, and I took the other 15 minutes and watched the rest of the video. And that's when you called me, and I was going to talk to you about this before we went live because I was upset, man, because no man should sit there and indulge and then not only just that. The other day, he was sitting on live and say on the sofa somewhere and gonna say, yeah, he twisting his head saying, yeah, nah, just beat the hell out of so and so. You a grown ass
But what
man.
I don't understand, and what Godmama said, is he just got to Puerto Rico. And what I don't understand is how is this man getting the funds? How is this man able to move country to country? And he's been kicked out of multiple countries. He's been kicked out of multiple countries,
Oh,
and and he's allowed to get out there. And he has to be working with the government. I want you guys to understand. There's nowhere in the world all these things that he's been a threat to this country. And he's out there. He has to be working with the government. There's nowhere in the world Instagram lets this man and will block some of our wake up conscious comments. Will ban some of the shit that we talk about, and let us talk about Breonna Taylor. Let us talk about other stuff that is meaningful. They will block us. But they got Nature Boy out here, a terrorist, and he's going country to country, and they know about it. It's not like the FBI don't
you know
know
why?
about Nature Boy.
You know why? You know why they don't care? Because it's not their children. That's why they don't care. And the fact that we as melanated people, indigenous people, we have to get back to where we take shit back from them. Because I tell you something, bro, they don't care because long as it's our own, doing it to our own, they don't give a damn. You see what I'm saying? But if he was doing it to a white girl or a white girl he was doing it to, all hell would have broke loose by now. But as soon as he recruit a white girls, or start recruiting white girls and bring them into that, watch is gonna start making news and stuff like that. There. You see, right now they don't care because it's our own, doing it to our own. You see what I'm saying? And at the end of the day, that's why I said at the end of the day, bro, we have to stand 10 toes down. If he's in Puerto Rico, guess what? United States can go over there and handle their business with him. If he's in Puerto Rico, because United States is ran or United States took over
Yeah, Puerto
Puerto
Rico
Rico.
is a part of the states. Puerto Rico
Exactly.
is a part of the United States.
So we can
So if we can do like what happened in Hawaii, we can get him back out of there and bring him back to the states. But this man
and
needs to be in
prosecute
a
him, yo.
straitjacket.
He actually bragged about killing that lady Mama D. He actually bragged about it. He's talking about, yeah, I killed her. So what? And I can't, and I will not be charged because I'm gone. That's what he said. You see what I'm saying?
And
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 that's why I
and
say,
and,
dude,
and he walked around. He walked around in Georgia, and he didn't get touched. He walked around in Georgia and did not get touched. And that's because I always said that he went, and think about the places that he went. See, he know where to go where he can't get touched. Okay? He knows where to go where he can't. Let him come to New Orleans, Louisiana with that shit. You heard me? Let him come down to New Orleans, Louisiana with that shit and see if he gonna get touched. He already touching on a New Orleans, Louisiana, Aborigine woman. He's already doing that. But let him come down there with Pop Marquez people at. He won't do that. He won't do that.
yeah, yeah,
It's getting ridiculous.
yeah.
You
But
know,
guess
we
what? At the
people.
end of the day,
I did not give this man no energy, 504 brother. I did not give him the energy. I have been staying away. I've been in my own content. I don't want people to think that I'm clout chasing. I'm jumping on this, but I feel like because I am a chief, I have to address a wannabe chief. I got to address a fake ass chief, and I
and
just have to
and I
say this
and the trip part
because
about it, the fact
I
that
leave this content to the warriors out there. The warriors like Brother World News and the Sister Funi V and all these other great contents out there. I leave that to them. But today, you know, us indigenous people, we're not going to be quiet about this bitch. We're not going to be quiet about this pedophile. We're not going to be quiet about this man who has let a dog lick his shit.
exactly, and the fact that these women knew this already, that how he operate, and y'all still going over there with that foolishness with this guy, man. And that's why I said this is the shit that vexes me so bad. And I understand the fact that he's manipulated these women. I get that. But at the end of the day, man, we as a whole, as a melanated community, as a melanated people, man, copper people, we have to take this back from him and show him that we're not gonna take this land down because nobody have stepped up to you. The last on time people step up to him, it's over Instagram or on live. No, I want to kick him in his face. You know what I'm saying? And knock him on his ass a few times because at the end of the day, we as people can't keep putting
It's the
up with this
problem. He
man.
believes he can't be fucking touched. The man believes that he can't be fucking touched. He's embarrassing us as a nation of people. Our melanated people are getting fucking laughed at. We're getting laughed at. We're getting laughed
Exactly.
at. Our women are getting pimped on Instagram. Our
Basically,
women are getting disrespected on Instagram and Facebook and all these big social media groups.
I'm telling you, man. I said he ain't nothing but a pimp, dog. I can't. I look at him as a pimp. That's all he doing. Okay, he extorting the women for their money. He making a fight out there. He the head of the table, and nobody don't eat until all the money comes to him. That's a pimp. They don't get their hairs and nails done. He talking about they want them natural and all this stuff here. But yeah, you over there cutting their hair. You beating on the women like you goddamn they daddy or something. Like, nah, man. Who the hell you? Nah, man. You ain't doing. That's why I say I don't know what the whole story like where everything else happened, but at the same time, the fact that you sit up there and you taking these people money, you dig, and you starting profiling like it's your money. You see what I'm saying? The girl had $3,000 in her account. You stole that from her. Then you turn around and use her identity, her name, and social security and date of birth for some other foolishness. You see what I'm saying? Not only is you a murderer, you a thief, you identity fraud, and you over there pulling that false prophet shit over there, bro. You see what I'm saying? He need to be brought to justice for that lady Mama D because at the end of the day, he murdered her. He contributed to her murder. You see what
When
I'm
you
saying?
tell a
And
woman that you can't stay in my cult because unless you leave your medication behind, that you don't wear your glasses, that is the example of what I'm telling you. He has told these people who are schizophrenic to stop taking their medicine. He has pedophiles in his camp. We have a brother. He have a brother that's in his camp that was fucking his sisters. He has a brother in his camp that was fucking his blood sisters, who was touching on his blood sisters. This is the dangerous. This is how dangerous this man and his camp is. This is how dangerous. And when he had a guest, he had the audacity to have a young man who was asking him about how to get over his schizophrenia, and he told the man not to take his medicine. He told the man it was okay if he sleep with males. It was okay if he sleep with underage little girls. This is the same fucking man. This is the same man that these people are giving views to. This is the same man that they fucking donating to. This man got pus coming out of women's vaginas. Go ahead, brother.
yep. That's what I say, man. That's what I'm saying. Just like last night, where yesterday evening, where the video came out, with the fight they had. One sister had a knot on her head. We don't know if she all right. She could have had a concussion from that knot. We don't know if she all right. The other sister had her titty bit. Her shit could be infected. We don't know. There is no doctor there. You see
It
what I'm
could be,
saying?
it
There's no
can't,
doctor,
it
no nothing.
could be infected. You got to remember that majority of them have syphilis and all kinds of diseases, mouth
My
disease, and
point
all kinds of
exactly.
bumps. They got all kinds of stuff. So she bit the girl, and she already has. I think she has what they for those who they said that she has something with her mouth or something she's given, but she already has some kind of disease that she already have, and she bit into this woman's skin, which they all probably got it by now. They've been sleeping with each other all this time. Herpes, herpes. She already had herpes. She announced that when she got into this group that she has herpes. This girl has said this a long time ago that she has herpes. They are passing diseases after diseases. Some of these young ladies are beautiful. Some of these young ladies look good, but they now are cesspool. They're young girls. That young
Yep.
girl, one of the young girls came there with beautiful skin. Now the young girl skin is like terrible right now. It's you know, you can see
You
what's
can
going
tell.
on You can tell these people are dying right before our eyes, man. You can see
You
the
can
shit.
tell, you can tell that you can tell the fact that these people has been really tampered with, because if like I told you, if he agreed and told thousands of people he slept with the girl with HIV, knowing she had HIV already prior to sleeping with her, then had a baby with the girl who had HIV. Now you go and have sex with the boys in your camp and the young ladies. Now that's not the boy true. He took the boy true girlfriend from him. Okay, so not only he had sex with her, he had sex with the other little chicks that's in the crew. So now they all sharing HIV, syphilis, herpes, whatever you want to share that in
Brother,
the
he
camp.
make them drink. He
So
make them drink his semen. He also make them drink his semen. He call that putting a knowledge, putting the knowledge inside of them. He makes them drink his semen. Okay, so they are drinking pounds and pounds of semen in their ass anyway. That's why I tell you they look so sickly. These people are not
oh,
normal.
you know this remind
They call them downloads.
you
They
know
call them
what this
downloads.
remind
It's,
me
it's so
of?
ridiculous.
He do look like he down low though, bro. He do.
No, he
He do.
called.
He
He
like to
called.
catch.
No,
He
no,
like
no. He
he a,
already know he download, but when he's giving downloads, that's what he called like computer downloads. He put in. He making them drink the shit as downloads information. That's what he called it. We got First Lady in the house.
nah,
We got
nah, bro.
brown
No,
nurse.
bro.
Brown. We got the nurse in here. I would love for the nurse to come on the panel and tell us about these diseases that he's contracting, that he's passing over to multiple women in his camp. I would love for the nurse to come on up here. If you want to come up here, nurse, you know, because we
Because
need some professional people to let some of the people who don't know, because people who follow me don't know Nature Boy, because we don't
and the
talk
fact
about Nature Boy. We talk about indigenous people. We talk about
and
Aboriginal people. So a lot of people don't
and
know about this fake ass shit.
and the fact that this guy knows there's no cure for HIV. Well, there has one, but you gotta have a right amount of money to
He
get the
said he
cure.
has a cure.
So
He said he cured himself from HIV. He has
man,
stated
bye.
that he has cured himself from HIV. He's trying to take the like a copy what Dr. Sabi was talking about. This man has lied multiple times. This man has had a test, a fake ass test, HIV test that he came online trying to make everybody believe that he did not have HIV, and Velvet was sitting up there looking stupid, knowing that the fact that he had HIV and that he was lying on the fucking test. That test is not accurate. It was flawed. He did not go out there and go to a doctor to take them tests. This is what this man has done.
Nope.
This man is damaging our community, and we will not stand as indigenous people, as Aboriginal people. We will not stand for it on my sector. We're going to call this bitch out. And if he want to talk to the real chief, let's go.
At the end of the day, bro. At the end, we already know. At the end of the day, there's no cure for herpes. You can only there's something that you can do where you can stop the outbreak, but there's no cure for it. There's no cure for HIV. So not only there's those two main things right there you are spreading, that the fact that you're not even much let these ladies go to the doctor to see about themselves. So not only these women having a monthly cycle or they monthly Mother Nature come and visit them on top of the stuff that they already have, you got a house full of toxins. You got a house full of toxins. So if you want them to go on natural, he's the type of person to have sex with a person while they on their like when women on their I'm gonna be respectful on their monthly visit.
Chief Soldier in the house.
He
What's up, Chief? We got Chief Soldier in the house. We got Chief Rainstorm in the house. What's up, you guys? Our Aboriginal people are standing up today against this fake ass chief wannabe Nature Boy. We are standing together to let people, our women, know that men are standing up for them. We got, like I said, the only man that's been out there on the front line, that's been really kicking it, is world news. But we gonna show that other men can sit up here and stand up to this bitch. Because we're getting sick and tired of the things that he is doing to our melanated people. Go ahead,
I
brother.
don't even give a fuck. He can show you can show him the live screen. You can screen record it or show it to him. DM Nature Boy. I don't give a damn because guess what? I ain't hard to find. You can find me because I'm gonna tell you how I feel. And I ain't gonna talk behind your back. I'm gonna say it to your face. And guess what? If you want to do a live where I can talk to him face to face, I don't give a damn because at the end of the day, I'm gonna say what I gotta say. You down bad for what you doing to the sisters. You manipulate. You ain't nothing but a melanated pimp, man. Been there, done that, seen that. You operate just like a pimp. You take everything. Pimps take everything from the girls, give them kibbles and bits what they want them to have, and they go back to work the next day. The same way what he's doing. He take all their money, manipulate their brain, think they believe he the Messiah, and he ain't no damn Messiah. He a regular person like me and you, and he just feeding them bullshit. The same way with the pimp preacher. He
It's
give them
crazy.
false prophet,
It's false
take their
prophets. I mean,
communion on
I don't
Sunday.
get it. He's calling himself the Messiah. He says that he's the God. He said, and see, people get so tripped out when it comes down to God. They don't understand that you are gods. Everybody's a God. God is flowing through you, but you are not the God. There's a difference between, see, they want to be so religious with everything. They want to be the higher being, but you are not the higher being. See, that's the problem now. And that's what's luring. That's what happened with religion. Religion will fool you. We got a lot of people who believe in this white Jesus shit, and they are being manipulated. And this is what's happening. That a man right now can come in and call himself God, the Messiah, and allow other men to fuck him up in his ass. And they want to follow this dirty ass man. That don't sound like a god to me. That sounds like a demon to me. That this man is polluting multiple women who has come and has gone and he's polluting them. And guess what? Them women are coming to the public. When they leave carbonation, they are coming to the public. What happens when they sleep
Exactly.
with the men that don't have diseases in America? What happens when
My
they
point
pollute
exactly.
other men and women? What happens? Because they got when they come back
Exactly. That's what
home,
I'm talking about.
they get back in the community.
Exactly.
You understand what
Exactly.
I'm
That's what I'm
saying?
talking about. Cause look at the fact that this brother who was touching his sisters and shit with his nasty self, the brother who talk, he probably leave there, come back to the United States, don't tell him what he got going on with him. He gonna come back and infect probably somebody's child, 12, 13 years old. But them people don't never change who they are. They're always the ones that's right underneath the nose of you. They be molesting those children.
That's
You
right.
see what I'm saying? And at the end of the day, okay, at the end of the day, it always be the one that's in their family that's molesting that child, and he gonna be the main one who is molesting that child. And come back thinking it's all pieces and cream, and go try to go back and touch that little girl. And he gonna take it a step further and penetrate the child, and boom, now he done infected the baby. Now she messed up the rest of her life. Now she gonna feel like she can go do it to the next person because they did it to her. It's gonna be a chain effect, and that's why it has to be stopped now before it get to that point. And people that might say, "Oh, we trip." No, we're not tripping because at the end of the day, somebody has to stand up and say, "Enough is enough. Enough is enough, man." And I see a lot of women saying,
And just
"Oh,
like my brother Drizzle Game say, and I gotta agree with him. I don't agree with him on everything, but I gotta agree with him on this. There's there have been a lot of ratchet sisters and brothers out there that we just give passes to, that we act like this shit don't go on and all this other stuff. These are just mental ill people who just is that's out here. I think we bringing concern because they are bringing diseases into the community. These people are bringing diseases into communities because I'm telling you, every time they leave, they go back home. They got to go back home. Once they leave carbonation, they come back home. It could be an innocent brother and sister out there that don't know nothing about carbonation and sleep with these people. And that's a
just
big
like the girl
concern
said,
when it comes
like
down.
like the like the young lady said, she couldn't get a regular. Okay, women get pap smear, but then every woman gets one. It is what it is. But the woman said, that thing said, oh my, she couldn't get a regular pap smear because her personal part was infected and leaking and shit. So that lets me further know you don't have one type of disease. You have multiple types of diseases for your personal part to be infected like that. So if her personal part is infected like that, and she was in combination, this is infected like that. You see what I'm saying?
I want
So
to
we would never know.
congratulate Godmom.
You
I want to
see,
congratulate Godmom because she's almost due to have her baby. Congratulations, Godmom. Everybody congratulate her. So that's a big thing. Okay, but I want you guys to understand that I didn't come on here to ride the wave. I just gotta I have to say what we have to say. And they say a lot of men don't talk about this situation. We get a lot of criticism about the men keeping quiet in our sector, in our community. We keep quiet. We don't say nothing. We let the fuckery go on. And me and this brother here, we out here to talk and stand up, and that's what we're here to do. It is what it is. You hear me? So the
like I
sad
said,
part is you got a daughter, my brother. Other people have daughters. I
I
have
got two
sons.
daughters.
We got to be worried about
I got
sons
two
too,
daughters.
because sons are getting fucked by this
Exactly.
man.
Exactly, bro. And I got two daughters, and you got boys. So just imagine. Sometimes people always, and we have to get out this syndrome of I'm minding my business. That don't concern me. Oh fuck, that ain't my mix. I'm staying over here in my lane. That don't concern us. Unless he come on. Let me tell you something. It does concern us because at the end of the day, while we at work making a living for our goddamn families, guess what? People like Nature Boy is still lurking around us every day. And it don't have to be just Nature Boy. They got people like him out in the world that think it's cool to have sex with boys and little girls. And they already infected. So at the end of the day, you have to be aware and conscious of people that's like him in the world. It's just not just him. And while you at work making your living for your family, guess what? Your son or your daughter can be running across a person like this, and they thinking they one way in front of you, and when they leave your house, leave the parents' house for meeting the parents, they go home, they laid out with different devil. You see what I'm saying? So it's not just him by himself. No, it's a whole bunch of them out there. So we just bring awareness to the fact that you have to be alert at all time on who your child is talking to on the internet, who your child is going with on when they go out on the weekends and stuff, and who they affiliated with, and know who their parents are. Get familiar with those kids' parents, and get their phone numbers, so that way no game don't be ran on you. So that way, as a parent, everybody can be on one accord. And my daughter go with so and so, I'm gonna know she's supposed to be with with Shirley's daughter. We can know who our children with. So that way we eliminate the perv in the middle. And always check your child's social media account and see what she's doing online. Because remember, these perverts be in there and be trying to communicate with these young kids. They'll create a profile just to say they say they're 12 and 13 years old just to meet up with your child. You see what I'm saying? And kidnap your child. And your child, I'm telling you, it's just the life we live in, the world we live in today. It's just the world we
That's
living
the
in today.
danger. That's the danger behind this. That's the danger for people who have kids. And I want people to understand that I stand for everybody who have kids and everything. Our children are vulnerable. This is the reason why this world is messed up right now. We have so many people who don't pay attention to their kids. They just feed their kids and let them go about their way. Some of these kids don't even eat. So that they go to Nature Boy because they feel like they want to join a family. Y'all got to understand that we have a lot of in our melanated conscious community, in our community as a whole, who don't pay attention to their children. And this is the example of what happens when you don't pay attention to your kids. When you don't pay attention to your
And this is
kids, this is the shit that can happen. You end up with Nature Boy raising your kids. You end up with Nature Boy, a
fact.
cult leader, raising your kids. A cult leader will raise your kids if you won't raise your kids. Don't think because you got a 19-year
And
old,
that's
you
what.
got an 18-year old, that they old enough, that you can just pass them off, that they can just move on with their life, get out the house at 18 years old. You don't have no more knowledge to give your kids. They're always going to be your children. No matter if they're 30 years old, they're going to be your kids. They can always seek your advice as a parent.
Exactly. And that's why I was about to touch on, like, for the ladies, I know y'all got y'all girls and stuff, and the men got girls too. And, tell your daughter she's pretty, you love her. So that way, when the person like Nature Boy and them in the street tell, oh, you pretty, my mom and my dad already told me, bye. You see what I'm saying? Let them know ahead of time, program it in their head, so that way when the first boy or girl first try to tell
Let
you,
them know they're
oh, you
loved.
pretty in this, oh, I already know. Let them know early and program them
All these
early
men,
with it.
all these men, all these men want to be so masculine. They're afraid to tell their son that they love him. They're afraid to say, son, I love you. They're afraid to say, son, I love you. You can always, that doesn't make you feminine or you making your son feminine because you telling your son that you love them. We got that messed up. That we can tell our daughters that we love them, but we can't tell our sons that they love. Our sons have to be loved just like our daughters have to be loved. All your kids have to be
Yes.
nurtured.
Yep. Share the love. So that way they can feel
And that's
love.
a
Because they feel love, they won't run to the streets and make the streets get to them, and the streets get a hold to them. They're going to be like, well, my mama don't love me. She never told me she loved me. And you the first person ever tell me I love that you love me. See, stuff like that. You got to keep that thought out their mind because they don't. It's a sick world we living in, man. And we have to beat this game at all corners. We stronger in numbers, and we have to today. Start today, man. We have to get out this thing where if us men, don't matter if it's your girlfriend or whoever, if you going to the store, man, and you see another dude jumping on a woman and you don't know what's going, on, still stop it, man. I understand that some people be like, "Ain't my business. I gotta do it. Ain't my concern." Yeah, check it out. No man should be putting their hands on a woman, man. No matter if you know who they are or not know who they are, it doesn't matter. If you can stop the situation, stop it, man. I don't care if you go back to the fact that we can just stand there and not always record everything. Stop who they, man. Stop that. It don't look good for a man to be putting his hands on a woman, especially the way I saw Nature Boy beating those two girls down like they were two dudes that owed him money on the football game he lost.
Yeah, I don't think
He beat
y'all
those
seen that
girls down like he
episode
was fighting two
as he
men.
was trying to like stop them from fighting. He jumped on. He grabbed. I don't know if you guys saw it, but he grabbed Nana. He grabbed Velvet. He grabbed her arm and shook her. And if you would have saw the fear on her face, it was like she was scared to death of this man. Okay, so these are the things that you guys got to understand, that this man has been beaten. This man has been raped as a child, and this is why he's doing it to his camp. He's doing the same things that has been done to him. He does not know how to love because he has been a part of the system that has been destroying us for a very long time. And I'm just telling you guys that we cannot stand for this man. We have to somehow get this man off of social media. I know it brings y'all great views. I know that it helps with our channels, helping people channels grow. But if you really care about your community, we can't keep riding off his wave. We have to let this man get in prison where he belongs, or in a medical facility where he belongs. This man is
And I know,
this is worse than
oh,
R. Kelly can ever be.
and I'm not gonna lie, I know we can't save the grown people because they grown. I know they don't want to make their own decisions. But if we could just save the kids and give them a chance at life and a better life and a better situation, I'll be happy. Because at the end of the day, the kids deserve a chance at life. Damn the parents. If they want to act like a fool, that's all on them. But the kids deserve a chance at life to grow up and be a productive person in society. Because if they don't get a chance at life, we'll be repeating this cycle all over again. And I'd be damn if we have a female Nature Boy. You see what I'm saying? So give the children, if we can get a hold of whoever can get a hold of the right authority, CPS. I don't know how it
That's
goes,
what he
wherever they
grooming.
at,
That's what
but
he
we need to
grooming
come
his
together and
daughter.
get the kids out of that situation.
He's grooming his daughter to be a female Nature Boy. That's what he's grooming his daughter for. He's already trying to instill all that inside that young lady right now. You can see that young lady gets her way. She's very spoiled. She does not know. All she's around is sex and violence. That's all that baby is around is
Basically.
sex and violence. That's all that baby see is sex and violence. Where was that baby was? Where was that baby at when the fight was going on? Where was that baby at when that fight was going on? Watching her mama in the dirt, scrambling on the ground, biting another woman.
Oh yeah.
Where was the baby? It's ridiculous. It's getting, I just, y'all got to forgive me for the anger, the passion, which I'm always passionate no matter when I talk my Aborigine. But this man is sick. This man is sick. And if we don't believe that this man should be locked up, then you the problem. You the problem. You have made this man worse. And nobody going to be satisfied till somebody is dead. To another person that is dead. The Malia could have hit her head on the rock, on one of the rocks, when she was fighting, and that would have been murder. That would have been murder. That would have been murder. And Nature Boy would have still been out there while dumbass Eliana would have been in jail. While her dumb ass would have been in jail, and Nature Boy would have still been recruiting and replacing her dumb ass. Go ahead, brother.
Exactly. And that's what I was saying, man. Because at the end of the day, like I said, at the end of the day, man, I'm a father, and I like the fact that you felt the same way I felt about this situation, because I was hot as a gun kill Martin Luther King, John F. Kennedy, and Malcolm X when I saw the video. And I'm like, the first thing popped in my head, but this would have been my daughter. You see what I'm saying? And I'd be damned if I let this go on like this. That's why I say I don't care how he feel about the situation, because if you a human being and you have any compassion for a human being, for a person that you so-called love and you lay down with it every night, you wouldn't even let this go on like this. And this let me further know that he's a whole ass nigga, because he gets on live and brag about the girl Nana and somebody having a fight. Like that's just something to do. Nobody should know what's going on inside that whatever whatever you want to call it, because it's not cool. I don't see nothing productive, positive going on over there, but stop, like you said, but violence. You see what I'm saying? And like I say, at the end of the day, this has to stop, man. It has to stop, bro. And somebody has to stand up to him and say, no, man, this is not cool on no circumstances. Because these are females. And like you said, and if that baby would have hit her head, that little girl would have hit her head on the goddamn rock by that water when they was fighting, and he gonna tell them girls, if they don't break up, if they don't break when I say break, y'all stomp them in their fucking face, y'all jump on them. Like, wait a minute.
Man, I was
That's the
understand.
bullshit to
Man,
me.
I could not believe that you would want your ladies to look fucked up. I don't know what man want to see their woman look fucked up. And he let them look fucked up. The girl lip was hanging. Her tit, God, forgive me, her titty was her titty looked like yard dogs. Her titty looked like yard dogs. It looked like they got stretched out of position. I mean, it was so embarrassing. It was so embarrassing. It was so embarrassing. I could not believe what I was seeing. Shout out to Grand Grand. Shout out to World. Shout out to all the channels that was showing that. It was horrible. It was horrible. It's a disgrace. If I was Malia Daddy, Lord knows what I would have done. Malia Daddy. If I was Larry, no telling what I would have done. But I'm sure Larry is tired of his daughter. Man, Larry is tired of his daughter. Larry like, man, fall on your motherfucking ass. Larry is tired of his damn daughter.
Bruh, this the part that kills me. It's the part that behooved me just a little while ago when I was watching, like, wait a minute. Not only is they fighting, but this is his wife that's fighting. This is supposed to be your wife, plural, wives that's out here fighting like cats and dogs. Then the fact that you got babies with these women. So not only they got brothers and sisters amongst each other. So now that you talking about, he's talking about this how it used to be back in the day. No, I just say yeah, it's true. We used to settle our differences out back in the day. We'll fight and this and that. But the way you doing it, it's barbaric. This is a Viking type stuff what you got going on. I don't know what kind of sick fantasy world you living in, or what you saw, or what you
Real
got
rap in the
going
house.
on. No women now. But I'm not gonna lie, some women, women need to, areas they been in, they got to get around the twin. But these girls fought times, 4 times. Every time they got meat meals playing like you got damn MGM Grand or something. You got the meat meal music going. You got you standing at the top of your phone and
Man, we could
calling
have
and
had
down the
Brother
phone.
Real Rap.
I'm like,
We could have had Brother Real Rap be the commentator, dog. Brother Real, Chief Real Rap. Chief Real Rap should have been on there commentating that fight because it's just ridiculous. It's ridiculous. It's embarrassing. I'm embarrassed as a melanated black man. I'm embarrassed for them. I'm embarrassed for them. Could you drop the link, my brother? Are you capable of dropping the link?
I'm hold up. Let me see something right quick.
Give me 1 second. I'm gonna drop the link too. I'm gonna try to find it. All right, brother Real, Chief Real Rap. I did send it to your inbox. We could drop. I sent it to your inbox. You're able to come on through your inbox if you. I think. So let me see. What's up, Chief?
All right, shit, man. What's good, Chief Peanut?
Man. What's been going on is we was talking about the Nature Boy saga. I don't know if you follow the cult leader who has but yesterday took the cake. We normally don't go outside the Aborigine talk. You know how we are with the Aborigine talk, but we had to do it because this guy has to be stopped. He has to be stopped on social media. We have to stop him, dog, because we have to have some men who are willing to get up and talk against this man. This man
Right.
this man is getting, he calls himself a chief, but he
Uh-huh.
got these women out here. I mean, busted up lips, the titty half bitten off. It was just ratchet, dog. It was ratchet. It's beyond disrespectful. He's giving HIV to these women and men. He's fucking the men. He's fucking the women. He lets dogs suck his shit. You know what I'm saying? Lick on his shit. He let his son touch on his dick. This man has been a nuisance to the conscious community for a very long time. We just speaking up about it because it's getting too out of hand. He has left the country now. He went to Honduras. Now he's on his way to Puerto Rico. We are fed up as a nation of people because now he got these women. This woman was this close to busting her head on a rock. It was just unbelievable what the display that happened right there on right there for everybody to see, my brother. So it
Wait,
was
hold
it,
on.
it was just unbelievable.
Hey, if anybody in the link on the laptop, in the chat on the laptop, copy the link just in case somebody want to come in on the live and be able, y'all can just drop the link. The moderators, those who got links, can raise your hand
Those
and
who are
copy the link.
moderators can copy the link. Copy the link that's in the chat. And Brown Eyes Nurse, First Lady, if you guys are willing to come on, I would love to have your opinion. I could if I can get any of the ladies in the chat, Sister Purple, I would love for you guys to come on and give me your comment, the conversation about this demon. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if you heard about this guy, real rap, but this guy here had a woman, a vagina leaking with ooze, with pus coming out of her vagina. It was just a disgrace.
Yeah, I mean, I've heard of him in passing. Like you talking about like Nature Boy?
Right.
Yeah, like I've heard of him in passing. I heard he was beefing with like Young Pharaoh a while back. And I mean I mean like all that
O'Neal
is
TV in the house. What's up, brother?
Hey
is all
O'Neil.
is all disgusting. Hey, I salute
Yes.
Sister Purple. Salute to Fall 4 brother too. But yeah, like it's it's disgusting.
But
Um
you got a woman vagina oozing and pus coming out. What that tell you? What that tell you? What that tell you? And this has been going on for a very long. This woman here is just, I mean, can't even, couldn't even use the restroom. She couldn't even. She was burning. She said she was burning. She was burning. But
wow.
everybody's just gonna act like this ain't happening. You know, you know, brother, brother O'Neal been on this shit, been on his neck. You know,
Yes, he has.
brother World been on his neck. You know, Fundi, Sister Fundi been on his neck. Multiple, multiple the contents have been out here on this man neck for a very long time. When it is when we trying to figure out when are we going to be able to stop this man? When are we going to be able to
Well,
stop this man?
well, like what it's gonna take is like for like whenever he gets back, for like somebody in the community, you know what I'm saying, like to let it be known, you know what I'm saying? And that's like an issue that like we as a people have to deal with, you know what I'm saying? Cause
That's right.
people like that, to be honest, you know what I'm saying, really shouldn't exist, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
You
he
know,
really need to be set on fire. For those who know some of the African cultures, which I know that we don't believe that we are Africans here in America, but some of the African cultures that are out there will set you on fire. If you are
right,
homosexual, they will set you on fire. And I think that this man needs to be set on fire. This ain't against no homosexuals out there. If you're, not them. I'm talking about this pedophile homosexual. I have nothing against people who are gay. That's their preference. That's their lifestyle. I don't have no, I have something against people who are pushing this agenda that are killing our people like this
right,
dog is doing.
right, right. Cause look, man, at the end of the day, uh, pro truth, pro truth is the only thing that's gonna get us by. You know what I'm saying? That's the only thing that we'll be able to stand on, be able to plant our feet on. Um, that's the only thing that solidifies you. You know, is the truth. So letting it be known, you know, you saving lives for real. You know what I'm saying? Uh, I don't know if this dude has like a channel where like he teaches or anything like that, but like you saving people from going and like viewing the BS. You know what I'm saying? And at the end of the day, I mean, like I said, man, people like that really shouldn't exist. You know what I'm saying? Like dudes should stand on the wall and have like a firing squad. You know what I'm saying? Shoot them down, man.
Now,
Cause
I don't know if you know my brother, but this man also has taken mentally challenged people, former veterans. He took their money. He also is. He takes their money. He takes thousands of dollars. He took $3,000 from one of the members who left. The man gave him $3,000. You have to be mentally ill to be in this group. You have to be mentally ill because he takes their government checks. He takes their food stamps. He does multiple things that are damaging to the community. This is what he does. Okay, so and he takes it and for you to be in the group, you have to come in the group. You have to get rid of your medication. You have to get rid of your medication. You also have to get rid of your glasses. Anything that you need that's going to help you, you have to take away to make you weak. That's one of the reasons why I believe he's vegan because he wants to be more dominant than the men. If the men don't have no weight, they won't be able to fight him. So he makes them very weak. He gives them very little food. and he makes them very weak. He put a grown man who is 6'5" in the closet. He put a grown man who is 6'5" in the closet. And
Well,
Tron, one of the guys that he has in this group, he also had one of the guys in his group, Real Rap. He had one of his guys in his group that has molested their own sister. Two of his sisters he has molested while they were sleeping. This is the kind of guy that what he has in his crew. This is what he messes with, brother. He messes with people that are broken people. Sister Purple, I want to hear your opinion on this.
well, the reason why he's starving them to death is because, like I said to so many others, that's a part of the mind control program. Because when your brain is not getting the nourishment it needs, you're more susceptible to be imprinted on. That's one of the things they do to as part of the brainwashing process is that they strip you of your identity, they strip you of any resources to escape, they strip you of your ability to eat, and they sleep deprive you. All of that is part of the mind control program that he's using. This man is using MK Ultra programming against these people. And when you have a group of people who do not want to be in control of their lives, that has self-hatred, because no one understands, in order to enter into this process, you can't love yourself. Because anybody who truly loves themselves couldn't stay in this situation. So
You
you're
couldn't have
dealing
said it any better. Wow. Keep going, sis.
so you're dealing with a group of people. First of all, I can tell you as an empath, as somebody with psychic abilities, that I have encountered numerous people that want somebody else to control their lives for them. And because they don't want to be in control of their own life, they're willing to accept anything. Plus, you have a lot of these followers who are suicidal. They can't do it for themselves, so they put themselves into a situation where it's not going to end well. Because they can see it coming. No one understands that.
And another thing, a lot of these people, a lot of them people looking for an acceptance. They're looking for to be accepted somewhere. They need somebody to feel like they accepted somewhere. They need something to hold on to. You see what I'm saying? And when they realize they don't need no acceptance. It's all in you. You are God. You know you can do it by yourself, and you can wake up and realize that. Then you'll be all right. But it's gonna take longer. It takes longer for others. Not everybody gonna wake up at the same time. But we can put a pep in their step and shut the shit down early.
Well, not
These are former crack addictors. These are former drug users. These people here feel like he have saved them from themselves. They feel like he is their God. He really has put this persona on as being their God, and they believe that he is their God, and nobody can touch him. When I saw the fear in a Velvet Face, she really thought she was gonna get beat. It wouldn't be surprised to me that she got beat right after the tape was running. I think he beat her ass for biting the titty, for biting that girl titty up like that. I really believe he bit her. I mean, he beat after the tape was running. She got her ass whipped even more. And for those who saw that big hickey on on her head, and then y'all got to understand this. He made them fight. The reason why he made them fight is because now he can make an excuse that they've been fighting each other. He's not the one that's been abusing them, that they've been fighting each other. Now he has the proof on tape that these women been fighting each other, that he has never been caught on tape actually beating them. See, he's playing chess on our ass.
That's
He
what I
is
was just
actually
about to say.
he got us, he got us, I ain't gonna lie. Because what he's doing, he's showing these women to be the aggressor. He's showing these women to be the ones that's fighting. Dumbasses.
But you see, at the fact that I caught on to his ass yesterday, I caught on him since World News been reading that book and they've been put out that in that book what was going on. He been trying to do damage control for the last few days. He trying to discredit what the girl said in her book. So now the fact that he trying to flip everything off of him, like you say, to them, to where it make his hands be clean, but your hands is not clean because it's more to the book and more to the story that need to be told. And he just trying to keep himself out the middle. But at the same time, you just as guilty as the two people down there fighting because why? You letting it go on, you indulging, and you got the music going on like you at the goddamn MGM Grand, and you not even trying to do nothing to you told him if they don't break up when I say break up, y'all stop them in the face, y'all beat the hell out of them. You encouraging violence. So you're doing
Well,
exactly what the book said that you
well,
was
well,
doing.
well. Sister Jones said Malia was really hurt bad. You could see it in her in her face. And when you seen the emotions, when the part where she sat there and was telling the girl that we sisters, we sister wives, we love each other, and that damn Eliana was still on fire. Eliana was like, "Bitch, you ain't. I know you deserve what the fuck you got." No, no, no. She was like a little girl. Let me tell you something. For those who don't see that Eliana is mentally ill, you are fucked up. That girl emotionally, you in her face, you can see that that girl is like a little girl. She
She is a
acts
glamorous
like a
psychopath.
little girl.
She is a glamorous psychopath.
She's a psychopath. She's just as worse as the damn fucking the damn nature boy. They good for each other. They're both supposed to be locked up.
But it's two
Nature boy
different.
is not just a danger.
No, but it's two
What the fuck you
Ilianas,
think she doing her daughters? I mean her little daughter.
and
It
it's
has
two
been
of them.
stated that
It's
there's
two because
been
I just
times
seen.
where they had to
Oh,
take the daughter from her because of how she was carrying on. And I have no doubt about it. She has put herself up to what her frequency matched, which was a fellow psychopath. And she's scared of him because he's more crazy than she is.
World been saying that. World been saying that for a very long time, and I have to agree with the brother. He been lighting their ass up. He been lighting their ass up. And I'm telling you that this man is very afraid of alpha people. Those who stand up to him, he is very terrified of alpha men.
He
He does
quickly
a
gets
lot of
rid
this
of
shit.
he quickly gets rid of anybody that can expose him for the weak-minded piece of shit that he is. He will never engage in a conversation with people who can truly show him to be the emperor with no clothes on. Just like O'Neill and World News, all they got to do is walk into the damn chat and he on level 10.
He go crazy. He go he go
He can't have it.
he go crazy. He go crazy. And I'm gonna tell you this: he can't stand food defeat. He can't stand none of the
Nope.
like I say that what's going
He
on.
can't
Uh,
stand anybody that has the power that he pretends to have.
that's very strong. He cannot stand people that's very strong. Like I said, I be laughing when King World be on him and he be like, he be like in submission, like in a fetal position. He be in a fetal position. And the sad part is what we have to understand is we got to come together and we have to destroy this demon. This demon has been arising very fast off of and he like I told you, he was quiet very long. This man was quiet for a very long time.
He
Now
becomes
he wants to get them views. Now he has lost a lot of money. He has lost a lot of money from that Hawaii trip. Now he is putting on a show for everybody.
he
He is
becomes
putting on a show for everybody.
he becomes
That's the
extremely
show.
docile with World News.
Watch he's
Any
gonna show. Watch he's gonna show. And I don't want to interrupt you, but I gotta tell you this. He is going to show, and I'm about to let Brother Real rap in the 2 seconds. He's going to show the next clowns is going to be the dudes. The dude's going to fight next.
of
He
course
got
they
that
are.
much views off the women. Watch when he get the men fight. I'm telling y'all. Watch y'all going to see the men next. The stuff that we thought that was behind, everything that was behind the curtain is going to come in to the like. Go ahead, Real rap.
Yeah, like basically what I was gonna say. This is why you have to protect your little boys. You know what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying? From an early age, like you have to protect them from what they watching and I mean, and like little girls too. You know what I'm saying? Of course, but like you have to protect children from watching like the programming that they put out there. Like you were saying, that dude suck his thumb. He probably pissed. He probably pissed in the bed too. You know what I'm saying? Like mental health is real. You know what I'm saying? And people like this, they have severe mental health issues. I'm not using that as an excuse, but you know, it's just the truth. Like um, you know, people uh I mean, it sounded like autism with the girl. You know what I'm saying? It sounded like partial like autism and stuff like that. With dude, I don't know, man. Dude is just on some psychopath shit. You know what I'm saying? Definitely like a narcissist. Like uh, only cares about himself, and you know what I'm saying, shit like that. Uh, it's but like the main point of what I wanted to say is it's vital, man, that we monitor what our kids are doing, and that, you know what I'm saying, like we really provide, you know, things for them to be entertained with. You know what I'm saying, which should for the most part be knowledge. You know what I'm saying. You know, like we should be giving our own kids knowledge. That's why I always tell people like
All right.
that's why it's so important for us to take back our own media. You know what I'm saying? Stuff. You know what I'm saying? Because with the stuff that's out there with the programming and stuff, like you can't even watch a sitcom today without a homosexual agenda. You know what I'm saying? And it's really leaning toward see like what that's called. You know what I'm saying? It's called pederasty. You know what I'm saying? Pederasty is like when you attack like the boys. You know what I'm saying? And it's practiced in different countries. Like in Afghanistan, it's called um bachabazi. You know what I'm saying? And basically, what that is it's the dancing boys of Afghanistan. And what they do is it's like these warlords and shit. Like they'll be in the desert and like they'll have like these boys with them and shit. They'll kind of dress them up like girls. They have these beads on them and like they'll dance like in the middle of a circle and like the highest bidder will get them, you know, and like that'll be like their companion. Sometimes the little boys get killed because like the person that wanted them couldn't get them. It's some sick shit and it's old. You know what I'm saying? If you look back to like the Spartans, if you look back to like the Athenians, like the Greeks, like they believed in pederasty, you know what I'm saying? Um where like you would take like a young boy, you know what I'm saying, and you would basically like molest him, you know what I'm saying? That's an old practice, that's an old white European practice, you know what I'm saying? That they bought here. Cause our people weren't and aren't into that, you know what I'm saying? So especially being indigenous, you know, being copper colored people, like we not into that, you know what I'm saying? Uh,
Speaking of
like,
that, so much so that if you were found to have raped a woman or a child, they would cut your shit off and let you die, let you bleed out. That was a custom.
Well, they just O'Neill was talking about Eliana being abused and the baby Eliana being abused. And the marks that's on that little girl. I told you, once again that her mother is jealous of her daughter in many ways. See, you got to understand that Velvet is like a baby herself, mentally. Her she's like a baby, and she when she does not get the attention from the one man that has given her the attention, the unwanted attention that she shouldn't be getting, even from the baby, she is going to be jealous. She's not only fighting with Malia, she's also going to be fighting with other women and the baby. So I want you guys to understand that this girl needs to not have that child, or that child is going to be dead. Don't be surprised, and I hope that does not happen. I don't wish that to happen. But her capable, her mind to spite nature bum ass she will kill that daughter to hurt him. And I hope that does not happen. And I really don't. Red Bone in the house. Go ahead. Go ahead on whoever who will be next, Mr. 504. Go ahead, brother.
What I was just saying was, man, we as whole, we need to come on together. We need to get this together because I don't know, like I said, I don't know where he at, what part of town he in, but we need to find some kind of way where we shut this down, man, because you know, the babies is more important than they grown ass. Because
I
like the
agree.
lady said, soon as in a little while, sometimes today, maybe tomorrow, or sometimes we gonna see the guys go at it. And we just gonna sit back. But then it should be going on. If you teaching, what you supposed to be teaching, bro, there shouldn't be no violence. You see what I'm saying? You should be, if you teaching the what you supposed to be saying, nobody should be. But it was, hell, I thought I was watching WWF, the old WWF. I thought one of them gonna go and they was all in the war. I thought somebody gonna float away, and he just standing there. I'm like, wait a minute, because I'm like telling myself, bro, I'm telling myself like, nobody in their right mind would be sitting up here. Okay, let's just say, for instance, if that girl with the knot on her head and her sister with a bite on her breast, if any one of them is injured, guess what? You had over 400 and some people watching your live yesterday. You see what I'm saying? So that way, you cannot lie and say, oh, nobody in there wasn't injured because who you don't know nobody was screen fight or screen record that fight. And you can say, oh, this, that. No. One of them children could be injured, man. That girl with that knot on her head could have concussion. We don't know. And they go, guess what? They gonna
Speaking of
all go
other,
and
I'm
they
sorry.
all gonna go lay down, and they all gonna go lay down and lay in the bed like and drink some orange juice and have a good time, watch a movie like it's cool.
That telepath God in the house. Go ahead.
You see what I'm saying? And like I say, it's messed up, man. And I don't give a damn about him, and I don't give a damn about his thoughts and what he got going on. I'm for the child because the child
I
deserves
agree.
a chance at life, man. The damn what he got going on. Because if he want to be disturbed and messed up in the head, and don't get me wrong, all this not on nature boy either. All this is on here. The women, the other people have to take accountable for their actions too. Because guess what? He didn't hold a gun to their head. You see what I'm saying? He not forcing them to do anything. So at the end of the day, I don't know. I was reading where they were saying he make them sign non-disclosure agreements. You see what I'm saying? So we don't know what's inside the non-disclosure agreement. I don't know if it's true. It can be a lie. But like I said, though, at the end of the day, everybody is at fault in this. Not just him, but 75% of it is his fault. Because why? You the chief, you call yourself the chief, you the leader, you control what goes on in your camp.
You
At the
are
end of the day.
absolutely correct. You are absolutely correct. But when you when you deal with a group of mentally challenged people, now you got to think about some of the guys that are in the military, trying and all them that came from the military, from dishonorable discharges. There's some of these guys that they took checks from are mentally challenged. So I want you to
Yeah,
understand
brother.
that if you know that these people, you're taking government money, you're taking government money. That is a felony.
Facts.
You're taking it and using it for cult reasons. This is and I'm telling you that it's not going to the families, to these people, children. This man has told these people to walk away from their families, to abandon their own flesh and blood, but he can have his children.
And some of them young ladies that there have kids already, correct?
Yeah,
Yeah.
quite a few of them do.
Besides the ones that they have at the coast. Some of them have kids in their previous relationships and families. So you just not only did they abandon their family, they abandoned their previous kids to go and have more kids with El Stupido.
Oh, I got a first lady said she wanted to post this question. Which one of you guys want to give your social security number and your banking information? See, this is what I want. That's a great question. I don't see. I know this is what I'm talking about with not having a mental capacity. That your mental capacity is disturbed. A normal person is not giving their information to a total stranger that they
Facts.
met online.
Facts.
That's why I'm trying. I'm not defending these folks. I'm telling you that these folks
It,
are mentally challenged.
it's not
They're
about defending them, it's
disturbed.
about telling the truth. The truth of the matter is that these people are have mental health issues. And because they have mental health issues, what he is doing is being allowed because they don't know any better not to allow it to happen to themselves. And plus, like
Uh,
I said, you're dealing with a group of people that has a lot of self hatred, a lot of internal issues going on that allows them to feel that this behavior is okay.
That's terrible, man. That is terrible. I see it. I don't see it getting better. I see it getting worse. And like I said, don't be surprised that you start seeing the baby doing some stuff live with the baby. He is being more aggressive. I don't know if y'all realize Nature Boy was more. He wasn't that aggressive. Okay, on live. I didn't. This Nature Boy has changed to more of an anger nature boy. He's drinking more. When he first came out on the scene, he was not drinking like he was. When I remember when I first started following him, when Crystal Hill was back in the days, he was not drinking as much as he's doing now. They were working in the fields trying to grow their own foods. He was actually trying to teach something. I see now, I see now that it's more of a mockery now. It's more about money. It's more about views. It's more about embarrassment. Okay. So I want you
Well,
guys to understand that this guy here he has lost it. He has lost it. He finally lost it, y'all.
well, you also gotta understand this is also from the MK Ultra script. He knows that he's losing control. So what you're seeing is him attempting to regain that control back. That's why he's having them fight. That's why he's having all this stuff to go on to make examples out of them so they'll get back in line because he knows he's losing control over them. You're looking at a man that is desperate for control. Nature Boy has always been desperate for control because Nature Boy doesn't have control over himself. And people who don't have control over themselves will try to take control by any means necessary to feel like they are in control of something.
And that's why I said to myself, he's looking for something. And I was like, I don't know what he's looking for, but he's looking for something. And he know his time is near. This can only go on for so long, you know. But when you got like they said, when you got weak minded people, things like this happen.
He said that he'll kill himself before going to prison for good. He will kill himself before he really get locked up. Do you guys believe that he
A
has the strength to do that? He says that he'll kill
100%
himself.
yes.
And do you
I
guys
believe
think
it.
that he's going to
Because think
kill
about
his tribe? Do you
it.
think that he's going to kill his tribe before anything? Is it a possibility that Nature Boy is going to kill his tribe because he's doing all this stuff? Are we going to see the tribe die similar to the other cult leaders?
That's in the cards. That's definitely in the cards because,
I
like I
bet you
said,
I
he
would bet he would do it. He would
he
take
will do
out everybody.
anything to establish control,
Love
including
Tam in
killing
the house.
himself.
Peace and blessings to Love Tam, y'all. Everybody say hi to Love Tam in the house. We got the
But
I
teller. We
love
got some
him.
beamers in the house. Beamers in the house.
but like
But
I was saying, but like I was saying though, like before we go to war with the other man, we got to get rid of this man because people like him is not to be trusted. When people like him, we have to vet out and bump them off because They not on the same page with us. He's selfish.
It go,
We know that. So
it goes
before
back to
we
what I've
go,
been saying. I'm sorry. It goes
go
back to
ahead.
what I've been saying. All skin folk ain't kinfolk, and some of the most detrimental things can come from right inside your own community. And he's been an issue for the community, and it's time for something to be done because no one understands. We are watching the process of this becoming another Jamestown, and those who don't want to die will be murdered. A lot of the people that died in Jamestown did not commit suicide; they were murdered. So
That,
that whole narrative needs to be understood and changed because when you're dealing with somebody like the um the Jones dude or somebody like the Nature Boys, these people when they feel like they're losing control, they don't care about taking other people out with them. That's why you saw the fear in Eliana's eyes like you did because she recognizes that at any moment he can turn on a dime and she can be dead.
wow. It's getting sadder and sadder. And what made me come out of nowhere, I did not give no alerts to this because I've been meaning to come on some other people's platform and say my piece on that, but I haven't been able to. I am a truck driver. That is my living. This is what I do. So I'm so sorry I've been missing out on a lot of stuff, but I did catch all the great videos about all the great conscious content community people out here. We have so many talent. All of you guys are talented, man. All of you
Thank you.
guys. You know what I'm saying? I want you guys to know that all you guys are talented in the chat, up here on the panel. All of you guys have some great minds. We just had to say something from the Aborigine community because without us saying something, because he is walking around calling himself a chief, it's up to us to sit there and not allow the fuckery without us not speaking. We had to speak. We had to say something from this, from our community. We had to speak against this guy who will eventually kill the people in his tribe. Because if you let your two women that you're supposed to love fight like dogs, and they said that is they call it a nigger moment. If that's a nigger moment, I tell you, this guy needs to be locked up, man. He needs to be locked up. It's getting worse. It's not getting better. It's getting worse.
Exactly, bro. Because at the end of the day, see, I don't get down. I don't speak on, like I always say, I don't speak on no another man, but what we got going on. But when you cross the line when it comes down to the females and the kids, I don't give a damn about you and what the other guys got going on. Y'all can tear each other down. I don't care. But when you put your hands on the female and don't nobody check you about it, or when you bringing the babies and stuff involved in it, this is where I'll draw the line. Because now you done brought me out of my character, you riled me up, and now damn, not only that, I'm a father of two girls. I'm coming to you as a man because I don't care about how you got them brainwashed. It is what it is. But like I say, I don't give a fuck how you feel about it. I'm speaking from a father point of view because ain't nowhere in the world and those guys don't make no care. I know they scared of you.
Sound like you're
I'm not
chopping up.
scared of you. I'm not scared of
Oh,
you.
we gonna. Oh, you chopped up a little bit. We're gonna give real rap the last rap. The first rap, and we're gonna go with you, and we're gonna let Sister Purple in this moment because I gotta get back to work. But brother, real rap. I need you to start it off, brother.
Yeah. Basically, like what Sister Purple was talking about, it sounds like a Jim Jones situation, and like the way that them people had went out, they had drank like cyanide, I think, you know what I'm saying? It was either cyanide or mercury, but I think it was cyanide. They
It
had
was
put it in like a
cyanide.
yeah, they they had put it in a juice. So that's how a lot of people died. Like the ones that didn't drink it end up
They
getting
were
shot.
shot.
Like,
Hmm.
hmm So yeah, I'm like well familiar with that story, and that's a good analogy. I mean, like I said, man, I'm not trying to incite violence on your channel, man, but people like that need to die, because like I said, they affect lives, and people have to go to therapy behind, stuff like that, have to get like mental health, due to people like that, and not only that, like you're risking people's lives, through like those nasty ass STDs, man. On top of that, so
Wow, wow. Go ahead, brother 504,
Is it
indigenous
sounding
warrior.
choppy, brother?
Yeah, you're a little choppy, but we can hear you. Go ahead, hook it up. Let's get this close going.
Oh well, I want to thank everybody for tuning in and everything. Uh, Please, everybody, subscribe to everybody, man. I'll subscribe to everybody in the chat right now. Sister O'Shaughnessy, one, I got
Yeah, yeah.
subscribed to
Please subscribe to Brother Real Rap before I
and
forgot because
subscribe
he
to
didn't say
Real Rap.
subscribe to this shit. Yeah, please subscribe
Yeah,
to the brother.
yeah, and I'm subscribed to everybody in the chat. But I was just saying though, I just wanted to get it off my chest today how I felt about this situation with because I've been sitting in the gap for a while now and not saying nothing about that situation. But when like I said, when it comes to the kids and the women, we as melanated men need to stand up and not being so feminized and just want to pull a phone out and record everything when we should be able to check these fools when they need to be checked, because women don't feel protected like they're supposed to no more because everybody's being feminized now. And then we could grab that attention back and check them when we're supposed to check them, it'll be a little bit better. But we take one step at a time. And I feel like it's more needs to be done. But like I said, as long as we keep the pressure on their neck, we gonna start seeing results. And like I said, we need to come together as a melanated family and get the authorities on the line and nip this in the bud, man. Anybody y'all see that violence, record that, send it to the authorities, the property authorities, and they can go check that shit right then and there, man. So on that note, I'm gonna lay
That's
up here.
you. Look, I had to break you up, but I'm going to tell you this. I agree with you because if you send that tape to the authorities, they can see that they're out there fighting. That this is a cult that's out here doing malicious things in front of children. That needs to be checked on. That was a vicious fight. That was not that was
Exactly.
put on Instagram. Now he can't hide that.
No.
He's giving us the fucking evidence. He's giving
Exactly.
us the real evidence to shut his ass down off of social media. He's
And the
giving us the evidence to get his ass arrested. When
yeah,
and you got this, we got the videos. We gotta send these things out.
you got to get the right proper authority because at the end of the day, we have to keep in mind when all this is going on, we have to get it into the right hands of the proper authority because why? Kids are involved in seeing this too. They take situations like this a whole lot serious
hey,
when kids involved.
like just send it to the FBI, man. Like that's simple. Like that way, like they have like an internet department, all that. Like
Yeah,
they can analyze it.
yeah. You get a hotline with
You
the
know what I'm saying?
FBI and send it to them, and email it to them, and whoever you got get the ball rolling because gotta let him know that they're not playing with it. We're not playing with his ass. This is not cool. You see what I'm saying? Because
Hey,
you
honestly, that's like
go
some
ahead, homie.
Takashi six. That's like some Takashi 6ix9ine shit too. You know what I'm saying? So, like Takashi 6ix9ine was doing the same thing for like a little girl. You know what I'm saying? I mean, like like I feel you too. Like somebody in the chat was saying, it's similar to Charles Manson. I mean, all of it. You know what I'm saying? Like it's all similar. You know what I'm saying? Like Charles Manson, like
Sister Crump in the house. Sister Crump in the house.
it was a famous female actor. Like she used to do like witchcraft movies and shit. Like she had got slaughtered by like Charles Manson and his group. I can't remember her name, but like she was an actress. She was like a white actress. She had got slaughtered, and like that's where they got him caught. And Bruce Lee was supposed to be there. It was a few people that was supposed to be there. Bruce Lee was supposed to be there. Bruce Lee was talking about. if he was there, it wouldn't have went down like that. You know what I'm saying? But I don't know about all that. You know what I'm saying? You got guns and shit. You know what I'm saying? You can't duck bullets. But like that's what ended like their spree. Is like
he
it's like
said he said what up he said what about the Beckers and the Karens at real rap. That's what Rainstorm said.
Rainstorm crazy, dog. I'm not dealing with Rainstorm, dude.
But I'm just saying though, man, we just gotta keep applying that pressure to them, man, and let them know we not playing and protect, man. Hey, I ain't gonna lie, man. If y'all don't take nothing from this conversation we had today, man, protect y'all kids at all costs, man. Protect your kids at all costs. If it ain't no more than those parents who got those kids at home doing homeschool, man, call check on your kids. Because you gotta remember, at the end of the day, they got some naked boys running around in this gym, and the word world news, sir, gym journey. We got a whole bunch of them running around this country, man. And those check on y'all kids, make sure they all right at the home. You never know, man. Just gotta be cautious of these kids today, because you don't want to end up over by world. I mean, by nature boy. The world gonna put their ass on blast. He don't play no games over there with his ass.
But another thing I want to tell you, what you just said. I mean, one of the sisters said, "Well, what can be done?" The fact that he is giving evidence on himself by allowing them to fight like pit bulls. That is now we couldn't really get him because we never caught him actually doing some of the beatings that he do to the women. But now he's making women fight each other. Now that is very much illegal, and they could have very much killed themselves. So he's let him keep putting out that phone and let him keep allowing you great people to be able to record that shit. You hear
But
me?
the young lady who just dropped that book the other day, that world was reading online, she stated in her book about all the fights and everything that took place in their house or whatever they got going on. So if you take that, because like I said, that book right there is a whole case by itself, all the way up to Mama D's situation with the murder with her. All that go hand in hand. But when you can go to jail for constructing fights without license, and people out there fighting the way they fight like all barbarians, that is wrong. Despite they got there for we don't know if it was legal, illegal, or consensual, we don't know. But at the fact that the way they was doing it, and he had the music out there, like he was at MGM Ground playing the Meek Mills, and when I say this, he was giving extra
He was
instructions.
promoting. He was promoting. He's
There
going to
you
make
go.
money off that.
There
He's
you
going to
go.
make money off that video. You saw the views. Did all you guys see the views? See, I tell y'all, they don't want to hear nothing about learning who the hell you are. A lot of our melanated black people don't want to know that they are the original people of America. They don't want to learn that stuff. They want to hear nature boy. They want to see people fight and beat the shit out of each other. The views went up, skyrocket. The nature
But
boy got what he wanted. He got
yeah,
what he wanted. Nobody don't want to hear nothing positive. People want to see people shit on each other.
and that's exactly what they're doing. Shit on each other and on each other's expense while he getting the money and reaping the benefits of it all of them. You ain't see him get out there. Let somebody get on your ass. They record you getting your ass whipped. You ain't gonna never see a video of him getting his ass whipped. You see what I'm saying? And that's why I say he making money at the expense of other people. And that's why I say every time you do that, I record it, get on the phone like on the FBI hotline and report it. They gonna get tired. They gonna start checking stuff out because they got Jerry's history over. You can go and do that. There's ways of going about this, man. We ain't gotta just sit back and just go on over. Do what you gotta do. What you gotta do.
Okay, we're gonna go with Sister Purple. I hear something in the background, but we're gonna go with Sister Purple so we can end this. And like I said, for those who want to go to somebody, y'all want to continue this, you can always go to anybody else who's willing to go live. Okay, but I gotta work. I gotta go to work. But for those, plan on Sister Purple.
I'm gonna subscribe to. I'm finna subscribe to Brother
Go ahead,
Odell
Sister
TV.
Purple. Sister Purple, are you ready? Sister Purple. Well, I think
Well,
she might have. She might have ran to the grandchildren or something. But I'm gonna close it like this, and I want to tell you guys, please, please subscribe to each other. Please subscribe to my channel. Also hit the bell if you want to hit that cash app. You can do that to help the channel grow. I want to thank everybody. I want to tell you guys, we talk more than just we don't talk nature boy on this channel. We talk about Aborigine. We talk about our people, learning who they are. But like I said, I'm time and time I'm going to touch on this nature boy situation because he is the dirt towards our community. He's a nuisance towards our community, and until he stop calling himself chief, we're gonna be on that ass. Okay, we're gonna be on that ass. It is what it is. Um, don't forget to subscribe to everybody on this channel. Please follow World News. I know he's not here. Please follow O'Neill. Please follow all the top people who's been covering this for a very long time. I am very new to this, so I just want you to know I'm not jumping on the bandwagon. I am the indigenous chief. I talk my sector. It is what it is. I want to thank everybody. Please subscribe and press the like, Peanut Nola 504. Also hit the bell. Please hit the bell because a lot of you guys do not get alerts because YouTube is finding my stuff to be negative. They are stopping a lot of my videos. So a lot of people don't see my content. Please hit the bell and share.
Can I
That
say
way you
something
can
real
get
quick before
more
we
of
go
my
on?
content. All right, go
So
ahead, sis. We thought you left, but go ahead, sis. You can have the last word.
Um, all I want to say is please take your mental health seriously and be an example to your kids. A lot of this could be avoided with actually having healthy, functioning families. Your mental health is everything, and your kids' mental health is everything. Please take that seriously. Take your life seriously, and please speak out because silence is deafening. And as long as you're not speaking out, it's the same thing as approving of it.
Yeah, and thank you, O'Neill. Thank you once again, brother O'Neill. One of the first people who supported me when I had 20 subscribers. When I only had 20 subscribers, this brother always supported me. Thank you so much once again, and I want to let you guys know that I'm finally getting over my sickness. I have been sick, very sick. I was getting over the flu. I didn't have that Rona. I didn't have that Rona, but I was very, very sick. And I want to tell you guys, I'm back to action. I'm back to Peanut Nola 504. I'm ready to get out there. We're ready to get back to what we do. Please don't be a stranger. You guys are always welcome. Everybody is welcome to the channel. Welcome to the panel. I accept everybody. I love you guys. We can't love nobody till we love ourselves. We cannot love nobody till we love ourselves. We got to stop loving people first. Once you love you, then you can help others. Once you love you, then you can help others. You can't help others being crippled yourself. Crippled people cannot help crippled people. You just can't do it. So I'm letting you guys know. Much love to you guys. Peace and blessings out there. Please subscribe to each other because we are stronger together than apart. I'm out of here.